Okay, how about this one with synthetic division? Okay, determine whether I is a zero. I is a zero? Right, well, let's try it. Okay, so we lay it out synthetic division. So again, 1, -3, 1, -3. So 1, -3, 1, -3. Those are the coefficients. I'm going to use I. Let's try it. Okay, so I times 1 is 1I. Now, when you add these two together, all you can write is -3 plus I. There it is. Okay. Now, here's the thing. What's I times -3 plus I? Well, I times -3 is -3I. Okay. And I times I is I squared. Well, isn't I squared -1? Remember? So that's what you've got. And there it is. Okay. When I multiply it, I get that. -3i, -1. There you go. Working so far. Now when I add these two together, can you see 1 add -1? That goes. So it just leaves me with the -3i. Okay. So what's I times -3i? Here it is. I times -3i is going to be -3i squared. But I squared is -1. So it's going to change it to +3. When you add these two together, 0. So I is a 0. In other words, x minus I think that's for later, would have been a factor. Okay? But anyway, I is a 0 for that because it works in synthetic division. A little bit harder. Right, last one. Synthetic division. Now then, here we go. We don't know anything. It's not given us anything at all. Okay? Try a 1, try a -1, try a 2, try a -2. No idea. Okay? What they're saying here is okay, supposing x plus 1 was a factor. Let's just guess. All right, x plus 1 is a factor. We're going to use -1 in synthetic division on 1, -3, -6, 8. Here it is. Okay, 1, -3, -6, 8. Try, well, it's not going to work. It comes out with remainder 10. Again, 1 times 1 is -1. Add these two together, we get -4. -1 times -4 is +4. Add these two together, we get -2. -1 times -2 is +2. Okay, not going to work. X plus 1 is not a factor. Okay, let's try x minus 1. Let's see if this works. In other words, true 1, +1 in synthetic division. And when we do it, it looks like it works. Okay, look. Okay, so this must be a factor. Now, can you see from what's left, x squared, remember it was an x cubed, we've come down by 1 exponent, so it's x squared minus 2x, these are just the coefficients, minus 8. That's what's left. Now this will factor. Look. You have to do anything else. I found out that x minus 1 worked by guessing, really, and tried 1 in synthetic division. What's left will factor. So here we go. I've got my 3 factors. I've got my 3 solutions, my zeros, my x-intercepts. Okay? And that's just really, it's kind of trial and error, really. But we'll do more of that later on.